Welcome back, everybody. Today I just wanted to do a quick video on replacing the toilet in the camper that we have. When we bought the when we bought the camper, it came with the plastic kind of cheapy toilet. We wanted to replace it with the porcelain toilet. So in this video I'm going to show you what I did, the problems I ran into, and how I fixed it.
Adventures our way, let's hit the open road. With laughter and memories lightening the load. Every mile is magic, every stop a delight. Together we'll share in the joy of the night. With Ned and Kim guiding, you'll find so much more.
Okay, so when we bought the camper, it was, like I said before, it was a cheap plastic toilet, and we wanted to put in the porcelain toilet. So we went and bought it wasn't a Dometic toilet, it was the Thetford Aqua Magic Style Plus. So this should have been a pretty straightforward install. Remove the old toilet, put the new seal on the new toilet, install it back onto the toilet flange. That's the way it should have went. However, the new toilet, the Thetford, was about 3/4 of an inch longer than the Dometic toilet. So when I put it onto the toilet flange, it hit the back wall. So that meant I had to move the toilet flange forward about 3/4 of an inch to an inch. So took the toilet back off, took the toilet flange out, which I will say about the toilet flange, there's two kinds of toilet flange installs into the tank. The first one is that pipe screws into the black tank itself, or the second is the pipe just rubber seal sleeves down into the tank, which that's what ours was. Now, to get that flange out of that tank, I had to twist with some pressure, you know, wiggle it back and forth and get it out. It finally came out. When I got the toilet flange out, I looked down and you'll see that the black tank sleeve, or where the toilet flange goes down into it, is not centered within the hole that the factory cut. So that meant I had to cut the plywood in order to get the toilet flange to move forward 3/4 of an inch and sit back down into the black tank. Now, to cut this hole for the new toilet flange placement, I use my jigsaw. Now, when I use my jigsaw, I use the thin blade, and I made sure that the blade wasn't that long as to not go down and hit that tank, because our tank's not that far below the floor. If you go down with that jigsaw blade and you hit that tank, it ain't gonna be pretty. So after I got the toilet flange pushed down into the black tank using the Dawn Power Wash, nice sudsy, so it slipped down in there easy, because you're not going to get it down in there if you don't have some sort of lubricant. It will just fight you tooth and nail on that. Got the toilet flange set where I needed to, screwed it to the floor. It then became simple. So you put the new seal on the new toilet, set it in place, bolt it down. The toilet went on just like it's supposed to. You can see in this picture, it sits off the wall about a 1/2 inch like it should, and it looks great. And then let it sit for a little while and it seated itself. So the install went fairly easy. Just that hiccup with the factory not cutting the hole centered over the black tank inlet, that was a problem. That's the only problem I had. But other than that, changing the toilet's easy. Changing the toilet flange, if you ever break it, is easy. This Thetford toilet's just a nicer toilet. It doesn't squeak and rock and everything else. It's much more sturdy. You'll see in this picture it's installed, it looks great, and it actually works great. If you found this video useful, helpful in any way, give it a thumbs up, like the video, share the video, and subscribe to the channel, and we will see you on the next one.